Hello and welcome back. So, I'm in RimWorld, and as anybody who's watched knows, my colony died. It was hilariously bad. I'm not even gonna say sad. Honestly, as many things went randomly wrong in that playthrough, I'm not upset at all. It was fun, it was amusing, I had a good laugh, and that's really all that matters. However, I'm starting a new colony, and I just don't know what I want to do. And that's where you guys come in. I have lots and lots of options for how I can set this up. So we're going to go through some basics, just so that you, the viewer, who hasn't played RimWorld and may not own RimWorld, can see what my options are. And then I'm going to leave it up to you to choose what I do. Now if edit mode would, there we go. Alright. I can change the number of starting people. I have no idea what the actual limit is. There's a part of me that is really curious. Nope, I can start with 10. I can start with 10 people. Can I do 15? No, I can start with 10 people at most. So, any number between 1 and 10 for our new arrivals. Up to you guys how many I start with. Forced health conditions. There are a lot. If you choose something bad, like Luciferium or Luciferium need, I'm screwed. My colony will die. Because I'm not going to be able to produce this fast enough because I won't have drug production. And the requirement on this, if I remember correctly, is take it or die. Now, it's great if they have it because of all the things that it does for them, but when they try and come off of it, it kills them. I would really prefer you not make all of my people have some sort of dependence. But if you want them to be dependent on one of these things, tell me. I will let you guys as a group decide. Arrival method, drop pod, or standing. Either we just walked in or we fell out of the sky. Cryptosleep sickness is another health condition. Let's see. Then there's all the resources I can start with. And it's a lot. I'm not going to bother with these. You guys don't worry about this unless there's something really, really, really specific you want me to start out with. You know, if you want me to start out with 10,000 steel, or if you want me to start out with 0 of something. No wood. You can't have any chopped wood when you land, or any cut blocks, or any steel, or whatever. You know, just think about it. If there's something specific you want me to have or not have, let me know. Same with the weapons and with pets. And yes, you can actually tell me to start with a random pet or with a specific pet. You could tell me to start with a mega spider. I had no idea I could have a mega spider as a pet, but that is freaking awesome. Or the rarest of the rare is thrombos. You could give me thrombos. Alright, start near is stuff that just drops near me. Ship chunks are literally chunks of ship that have fallen out of the sky. Packaged survival meals is food. Another thing that we can do, we can change the age range, we can allow mining or not. No sowing means I can't plant food. That's going to make it difficult. No tame, obviously. Character explodes on death. This applies to everyone. My people, enemies who are attacking me, animals I hunt, animals that other animals hunt. Everything on this planet explodes on death. And the radius determines how big the boom is. I wonder how big I can set it. Oh my god, that's just ridiculous. That would be bad. But it can be funny. So if you want everybody to explode on death, tell me. But we can also disable incidents or force incident. So I can force an incident and let's see what would be interesting to have. Not toxic fallout because that's bad. Volcanic winter. We could do permanent volcanic winter or permanent heat wave. Those would hurt too. You can also deny incidents. I have been recently, because I find it incredibly ridiculous that it happens so often. Well, recently it's happened a lot. Plague. I've been blocking plague. Because in my last playthrough before I stopped recording, I had Plague like 5 times in a row. And every time I lost people. It was terrible. The other one that I've been getting rid of because it just never made much sense was Infestation. I've been living in this colony for 30 days, 40 days. I dug these tunnels, and somehow these things got inside and grew, and my people who live in those bedrooms never saw them. Yeah, I just got rid of those. Alright. We can also start with research and some other stuff, but I'm not going to worry too much about this. We're going to go on to the next. I'm going to play Intense, and I'm going to do Cassandra, unless you guys have some special requirement otherwise. I'm going to generate 100% of the world so that we can see what it is, randomize the seed, and I'm going to leave everything else normal. And then we're going to generate this planet. And once this planet is generated, we'll take a look at the biomes and where I can start. Now, normally I've skipped this step. I think in my first playthrough I walked through this so you guys could see what I was doing. But generally, this is a lot of, where do I want to be? Do I want to be close to pirates? Do I want to be away from pirates? Is there somewhere that I think is ideal? So, we're going to look at it. We're going to go through the different biomes that you can choose, and I'm going to let you guys pick what biome I start in. You can pick everything we've already gone through. Special events that are allowed, that are required, special events that are disabled, number of colonists, if there are any special supply desires that you have for me. Say you want me to have 20 grizzly bears as pets, which is going to be a pain in the ass because I'm going to have to feed those big guys. And if I can't feed them, they might eat my people. It's a thing, you know? So, biomes. Alright, obviously, I cannot start on water. It's just, it's not an option, I thought. Open ocean, great for fish, not so great for you. One of these days I'm going to hit start there just to see if it will actually let me. We can go to tropical rainforests, arid scrubland, extreme desert, regular desert, temperate forests. There's the ice. We can go to standard ice sheet. We can go to sea ice. If you put me in sea ice, I'm pretty much doomed. It's just not a good place. Tundra, which, not bad. Boreal forest, which is tundra forest. And that's it. Those are the choices. So, the other thing that you should consider is, concentration of population. There's a good population right here. But we've got 4 pirate bases. Those are the Skull and Bones. 2 different primitive tribes, and 2 different larger civilizations, modern civilizations. And as you can see, they're scattered all over the world. So you can decide if I start surrounded by pirates, such as here. I could drop in over here in the desert with some hills, and that's what those are, is hills. Those are hills, those are mountains. So I could drop in here, or you could tell me I need to drop in as far away from civilization as I can get, in which case I would probably choose over here, because I'm pretty far from everyone there. But then I'm on temperate forest, nice areas, decent growing, 50 days of growing. So you tell me, what biome, how many hills, if you have a choice, do you want me to be in mountains if I can, or do you want me to be in flatland or hills, and population density. So you tell me these things, and we'll see what happens. In the meantime, let's see if it will let me. I can't land in the ocean. That's too bad. In the meantime, I'm going to back out of this and leave you to decide. So, normally I would start in 2 days, but that doesn't necessarily give you much time to choose. So, if I don't get many responses before 2 days from now, when I should be playing this again, I will skip another day of RimWorld, and we'll follow up after that. Until next time, Have fun.